What is up, Super Fam and Brovengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And I hope everyone's having a marvelous Monday. And on today's episode of Marvel Bros, we are going to be talking about a whole bunch of good, lovely, fantastic things, if I do say so myself. And I hope everybody is ready to get it on and popping. I thought I had a hair tie over here somewhere, but I guess I do not. Oh, yeah, I do. Hope everyone's having a marvelous Monday indeed, yo. It's been a long day, but it's been a productive day nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? So I hope it's been a good, productive day for all of you out there as well. If you guys are just now tuning in, I definitely appreciate you. Make sure you drop a like on the stream because it does help out tremendously around these parts. I have not finished One Piece all the way yet, but we will be talking a little bit about One Piece as well as some other things and just getting all the vibes up and going as we get prepared for all of the things that are going to be coming out this week. We might also check out a couple of trailers and more. You know what I mean? I know some dope trailers have come out. I haven't been able to do Trailer Watch Tuesday, so I fell behind on trailers, but I don't want to really fall behind on nothing like that, so we might just start doing, trailer reactions as they come out like we would before. And we might still do like a trailer watch party or something like that for Brovengers, but I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. The trailer watch parties are definitely a vibe, but it's just kind of hard to do it when we're so busy with all these shows that we're watching now. You know what I mean? Ahsoka, Wheel of Time, and then we're trying to do respective shows and watch parties and stuff like that for those. So it just makes it a little difficult, but it's possible. It's possible, though. You know what I'm saying? It's still very possible. Yeah, it's definitely been a marvelous Monday so far. We're gonna definitely just take it with the flow, go with the flow today. So whatever y'all want to talk about or any news that you might come across, definitely let me know and we can have a discussion about it. Cause that's the vibes that we're going with today. We're just gonna keep it light and mellow, keep the discussions going. Cause we have a whole bunch of shows and things going on this week. Oh, yeah, that's right. So if you haven't already, make sure you follow us on at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all the latest news, movie reviews, and content that we post every single day. And you can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time. You feel me? And then you already know the Marvel Bros Guide of the week. Here's what we got going on this upcoming week. We have today, of course, Marvelous Monday, where we're going to just be talking about One Piece a little bit, talking about Ahsoka, Wheel of Time, all the things that are going to be going on in this amazing week. And then tomorrow we have Ahsoka Watch Party, which will be at 5 p.m. PST, which is going to be a vibe. We're going to talk all of our thoughts and stuff like that about that. We're going to talk about it today, too. I got some awesome news about episode 5, but it's also very heartbreaking at the same time. And there's some other, rumors and theories out there in the web that we may dabble in a little bit. And then, of course, we got Wheelie Wednesday on, of course, Hump Day. And we're going to just be talking about episode 4 and what we expect to happen in episode 5 for Wheel of Time. And then, of course, the next day we're gonna have episode 5 Wheel of Time watch party and review, which is gonna be a vibe. I can't wait for that. I'm super hyped for it. We have a lot of things that we're gonna be waiting for, and then hopefully we can do Super Spam Friday this Friday. Probably at 6:30. I think that says 5:30 right there, but it's supposed to say 6:30 because we also have on Friday. We also have none other than, oh my gosh. Whoa. Pressing so many things right now. That's my bad, y'all. I hope I didn't make you seasick. None other than Gamer Vision this Friday with me and Vane DeVito, where we go over all the latest esports and montages and highlights and all that thing and just kind of have a good time. You know what I mean? So that's going to be going on Friday as well. So hopefully after that, we're going to be able to get Super Fan Friday going after Gamer Vision. So I hope everybody is able to tune in and vibe out with us when that does happen this week. I will say that, I guess we can just kind of start it off with talking a little bit about Ahsoka, man. Ahsoka's watch party tomorrow was supposed to be insane. It is supposed to be one of the best episodes. Not one of the best episodes, but it's supposed to be one of the best episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be like that episode. It's showing in select theaters around the world. Well, I don't know about around the world, but for surely around the United States. California. What the hell am I talking about? Los Angeles, San Francisco. I think Chicago had it, and a couple other places had it. But unfortunately, we weren't able to get tickets to go see the 5th episode in theaters. But I hope some of you super fam out there and or Brovengers were able to get tickets and join up and get in there, and get some behind the scenes vibes going. Speaking of behind the scenes, shout out to our boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Andre, the Explorer, He was out there at his Comic-Con, and he was getting it in, I saw some of those pictures. I didn't get to see if he actually got to have his photo shoot. Let's see, with Giancarlo Esposito. Jump in the Discord, and you might be able to see some of the Stefferinos in there. I don't think I have a Discord thingamajigger to click. Do I? No, I don't. Wow. I got everything except Discord. A little Discord thingamajigger. But yeah, man, it's unfortunate that I'm not going to be able to check it out. But at the same time, I just found out about it way too late, is really what I'll say. It was just far too late for me to once I found out what was going on, and far too late means the next day. Like it happened on the 5th, and then on the 6th the tickets were sold out, and I was like, wow, that's kind of insane in the membrane, bro. I had no idea this is like this. I had no idea this was like this, and all the super duper nerds got that shit quickly, and I didn't even know that it had happened until it was too late. It was far too late. I was looking for the Q&A post, but I can't find it. Nighthawk said, "Oh, what happened? I thought Nighthawk, what's up, G? There we go. What's up, Nighthawk? Like I said, 100 Wheelie Wednesday. Yes, ma'am. Wheelie Wednesday. You heard it here first." You heard it here first. Big shout out to Andre the Explorer yet again for that one, because he came up with that one as well. Wheelie Wednesday. Yo, just a little segment. I recently have been rewatching Young Justice, and it is fantastic. I really like it. I think I like it even more now that I'm going through I think this is my second watch through. I've only watched it once, so this is my second watch through, and I'm enjoying it. So, like, I enjoyed it so much the first time, but now being able to, see a little bit more of the foreshadowing and understand some of the things that they talk about, yeah, it just is so good. And I think I'm just now at the beginning of the 4th season, so I'm about to finish that, but I had to stop that so I could start watching One Piece, of course. And then I'm with One Piece, I believe right now I'm on episode 4 of one. No, I think I'm at the end of 3, actually. Don't let me lie. Let me. I'm gonna just pull it up. I think I'm at the end of 3, to be completely honest. Yeah, I am at the end of 3. So I have like 10, 15 minutes left in episode 3. But episode 3 has been dope. All of these, like episode 2 was fantastic. Episode 1 was fantastic. This One Piece Netflix animation live action adaptation. That was a lot of words and syllables and just a lot. But it's so good. It is so good, man. It has me extremely excited for what we could get from Avatar: The Last Airbender that we're supposed to be getting from Netflix, just because the sheer level that they're going to for everything in One Piece is insane. It looks so good. The Gum Gum pistol looked fantastic. The Gum Gum cannon looked fantastic as well. Both of those look really good. Luffy, he looks awesome with all of the, what he does. What was his name? I can't think of the clown dude's name. Man, I can't think of the clown guy's name. But the clown, when we meet the pirate clown, you feel me? He was on Demon Time, and he looked awesome as well. It just, everything looked great. Everything looked so good. The animation, the anime vibes from it is top tier. Like, the voice actors kind of sound like they're anime, like, not the voice actors. The actors sound like they're voice actors sometimes. That's what I meant to say. Just with certain things that they say and what happens and what they do. A lot of the action is like, it just works so well with how you would expect it to be from an anime. It's a good hand in hand give and take with it, and I really appreciate what they ended up doing with the show so far. And like I said, episode 3 is really good. I can't remember how long it took to get to these parts in the actual show. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because I know me and my son have definitely watched One Piece before, and I'm not sure how much of it that we watched. Let me see. What the heck? Okay, I guess none of it. I guess I got reset on here. But we watched a lot of the show. And, okay, yeah, we got it to like episode 30, 31, right? So, in the show right now for Netflix, we are like already at that part. Like, nah, we're not at episode 31. We're probably around episode, like, what? 10. We're like at episode 10 or 9, maybe 11 from the anime versus the actual live action, because I'm on episode 3 in the show, and episode 3 is basically episode 9. So we are going pretty smoothly through the entire show, and I love it. I love what we're getting from it so far. I can't express it enough. They did such a good job with it. The actors are definitely bringing their A game when it comes to what's going on. I loved getting some of that backstory from Luffy, you know what I mean? And I think that was also in this episode or the last episode, even that was pretty accurate to what we got from the anime. So it was just really cool to see them actually not just pay homage, but pay homage, Like, give everybody the love that they deserve for the characters that they're playing. And I think the show started off fantastic as well. So I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to continue to get better and better throughout the show. All of the characters so far all of the actors for the characters have portrayed them perfectly. Well, I don't know about perfectly, but I think they've portrayed them perfectly in a live action sense, right? Like, it's not just like they're fantastic with everything that they're doing, but they're not fantastic in one of one for everything that happened, right? But they are really, really freaking good for the show. Like, the show works so well with everything, man. And I can't wait to see where we get to go with it. And just meeting Usopp right now is fantastic. Luffy, I think Luffy's actor, he's really enjoyable, right? Like, I think I can really appreciate him whenever he's on screen. I like it. I can watch it. I can understand what's happening. Not just understand, but I appreciate him. And he does such a good job of adding, context to a lot of things, because he's like, hey man, I'm gonna be the king of the pirates, and it's like, yes, that's Luffy. This is kind of the stuff that we could only hope for from other things that have been given the live action not respect, but given the live action take, you know, because a lot of stuff has gotten a live action take, but it's not all tremendous. But this show really got a good time with it. I don't know what's gonna happen next within the show where I'm at. I loved seeing his like father figure dude lose his arm and all that. Everything looked really good. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have a fantastic time with this show nonetheless. And I hope you guys have liked it if you've been watching it, because it's been a fan-tiddly-tastic, vibe-tiddly-tastic time, if I do say so myself. And I do say so. So let me know how you guys have been feeling about One Piece, man, because it's just been so good. I love it, and I'm definitely, yeah, like that's how I feel. It sucks that we didn't get to experience it 1 week at a time, bro. Like we just need that time to be able to enjoy an episode and nerd out about it, you know? It's like I'm not going to say the hype is over, but the hype is going to be over soon when it comes to One Piece, just because it all comes out and then it's all over. And when you have 8 episodes, that's 2 months of hype that you can generate. And for it all to just drop on the same day and then it just be done with and be like, all right, yeah, that was cool. Can't wait for the next season. Because that's usually what happens with a lot of these streaming shows, because everybody just binges. And I don't want to make this a rant about how streaming is destroying everything, but I do want to say that I wish we got to get this show weekly, 1 week at a time. It would have just made it so fun for watch parties. And I think I might start doing that for certain things that I want to watch. Just be like, yo, you know what? Whatever. I'm going to still do it, you know, either day by day or whatever, in order to just make up for them putting it all out at one time. And that way we can still experience it and it can still be here on the channel and all that for you guys. For real, for real. Lewis Berry says, hi, what's up with it, Lewis? How you doing, man?
Hello there.
I hope you're having I hope you're having a marvelous Monday, my brother. Let me know how it's going for you, G. Have you seen One Piece yet? How you feeling about it? If anybody has seen One Piece, let me know how you feeling. Let me know. Let me know. No. All right, next up, yo, Ahsoka, bro. Ahsoka episode 4. I loved me some Ahsoka episode 4. I'm not even going to pretend, because I can't pretend, because I loved it. It was beautiful. I had a wonderful time watching that episode of Ahsoka. I've had a wonderful time with Ahsoka, period. The Mandalorian and Ahsoka never fail to just bring a type of happiness to my heart that only Star Wars can bring. And last week's episode was, you know, exactly that still. It continued that. And I was so enthralled with last week's episode just because of Balin and how much force Balin brought to the show, just his presence. It was just fantastic match with Ahsoka, and I love Ahsoka and what she's doing. I love Rosario Dawson and what she's doing with that actor. But yo, Ray Stevenson is really embodying that character of Balin, and it just makes you want to see more of him in every episode. He's so good. I don't know if he's outshining Rosario necessarily, but he is doing a damn good job. And I think we're going to get to see, like, this next episode that we're going to get of Ahsoka. It's definitely going to be the one that's going to let us know what the hell is going to be going on. You know, it's really going to it's not going to set the tone, because the tone has already been set, obviously, but it's the episode where we need a lot more of that payoff that we've been looking for. It's the episode that we're going to need a lot more of the world building and lore to start becoming a little more circlical is not the word. It's not a word, but it's gonna start needing to come back around so we can kind of understand that where we end is where we begin in a large way, because that's something that I feel like we've been kind of going away from with Star Wars, or at least it feels like that's what like some people at Star Wars have been trying to get away from. Maybe that might be something better to say. But it's definitely been an interesting ride, man, along the way to where we are now. And that's probably to say the very least. uh But being able to see Anakin and Ahsoka have that discussion next week, tomorrow, is going to be actually not just diabolical, but it's gonna break the internet a lot of bit, and it's gonna also cause a lot of fans to say this and a lot of fans to say that. So it's gonna be very divisive, but I hope it's not divisive in a bad way. I hope it just has the fans like choosing sides in a good way, though. Like, oh no, Anakin was right, or oh no, Ahsoka was right, because those types of splits in fandoms aren't splits, because it's just, it's still being nerdy. But if it becomes like, oh, he's nerfed or whatever, because I don't know what could happen. And there was a lot of things that were taken out of context, I think, for a lot of these rumors and theories that have been coming out lately. And that's why I haven't really dived and delved into them yet, because I know that those theories, some of them are right, some of them are wrong, and I just kind of want to chill out away from those for a little tad. Oh man, I thought that was on a loop, baby. Yo, there's actual footage of a cage fight with Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. That's crazy. Hope to get Kenobi and Mace in next Ahsoka episode. Kenobi and Mace Windu in next week's episode in like a flashback. I could see that, because they are in the world between worlds, so I could see them walking down it and then just looking into different moments of Star Wars. Now that would be freaking fire. Like, I'm there. Sign me up for it. I think they're gonna fight. I mean, they probably have to fight, especially because of the Darth Vader music was so prominently. Whoa, I don't know what's up with my words right now. Was so prominently played in the background at that, like in the end of the episode. Like as we fade out, that is just like, you know what I mean? It's just like, and it's like, oh yeah, bro, he's there. But Anakin is Darth Vader, and Darth Vader is Anakin, so it makes sense for both sides of the man to be in the world between worlds. But it's really about what side of the man is the one that's in super control right now, because we really don't know what could be going on. And I would like to see Kenobi in the next episode as well, because I think it could do wonders for it. But once again, I think it needs to be in the form of like looking through those portals like we did with Rebels, and not necessarily you know like just seeing them in the world between worlds. We could see Mace Windu. Seeing Mace Windu in the world between worlds would actually make a lot of sense, and it would be really fire. I think that would actually be a really good idea. But Kenobi is not dead yet at that point in time. So, wait, yes he is. I'm tripping. He is dead. Wait, is he? Yeah, he's dead. What year is it? No, of course he's dead. No, yeah, of course he's dead, because Anakin's dead. I'm tripping. Darth Vader is dead. I'm tripping. My bad, y'all. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Hope to also get Rex, Luke, and I think Thrawn in the next episode. In the next Ahsoka episode. Okay, Luke, no, I don't want to see Luke at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to see Luke at all in this show. I think we're leaning a little bit too hard on Luke right now. Is it dope? Yes. But seeing Anakin, I think seeing Anakin, having Thrawn, having Ezra, I think that's good. You know what I mean? If we see Luke as well, once again, I want it to be in the world between worlds and not in just the normal way. That's really what I want from this. Is for Ahsoka to see like the future, for her to see the past, but not be able to do anything about it, but just know what's going to happen. Because, I mean, hello, that's kind of how the Force works all the time. It's just that, you know, some people started wanting to actually do different things with the Force. And I think it would be dope for Ahsoka to even bring it up to Anakin and be like, yo, I met your son, or I talked to your son, and he's trying to build another Jedi temple. And Anakin's like, yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. I think that would be pretty fire, for real. So, yeah. I really do hope to see something like that take place. I'm so excited, bro. I am so excited as well. I'm not gonna lie. I am really excited for this. I can't wait to see Thrawn. Like, next week's episode is probably going to be insane. Or I keep saying next week, but I keep meaning tomorrow. Tomorrow's episode is probably going to be freaking crazy. I have no doubt about it, actually. I know it's going to be freaking crazy. Let's see. Oh, I did the wrong thing. That's my bad. That's my bad, y'all. Let me know how you guys are feeling about Ahsoka. What do you guys want to see from Ahsoka? You know, like that. I want to know. I want to know a little bit of everything. What do you want to see from Ahsoka? Is kind of the first thing I want to know. What are you hoping from next episode? Are you hoping we get a lot of Hayden Christensen? Are you hoping we don't get a lot of them? Are you hoping that we don't use the world between worlds a lot? How did Ahsoka even get to the world between worlds is a really good question, I think. Like, how did we get here? How are we here? How is this possible? Isn't that a really good question? What if he ignites his lightsaber tomorrow and it's red? Ooh, that would actually be super fire. Whoa. Because I know everyone was looking to see, hey, what lightsaber does he have on his hip? You know? It's a good question. It's a good question. What lightsaber is that? But like I said, we were going to be doing our watch party and review for Ahsoka episode 5 tomorrow. So definitely, okay, hold on. I'm sorry about that. Let's get that out of here. Let me do that again. Sorry about that, y'all. Bam, there it is. So go drop a like on the video for tomorrow. Make sure you get your notifications on for it so you can be here bright and early when we go live at 5 p.m. so we can nerd out and talk about Ahsoka and get all of the goodness out. And we'll probably do a couple. We'll react to a couple new Rockstar videos and maybe some Star Wars explained, just to get a little bit more context on what we're going to be going into and getting it pip pop plopping and slopping. Ain't no stopping. You already know what's hopping. Got it. I want to know more about Shin for sure and Baylan. I hope it would be awesome to get a little bit of everything from Anakin, for Anakin to talk about Baylan, for him to talk about Shin, for him to talk about what's been going on, for him to give us all the context that we need. Oh my goodness. And especially because Anakin is most likely still going to have all the knowledge of what he has done as Darth Vader. To see that and to see him discuss it with Ahsoka, it's probably going to be one of the dopest things ever. I'm not going to lie to you. It just may be one of the dopest things that we get to see. It sounds insane just thinking about it. both of them as a master talking now, but obviously Anakin is still going to be like, "What's up, my Padawan and all that," and he was already calling her Snips. Like, ooh, the vibes are at an all-time high. It's gonna be incredible. I'm so ready. I am so ready for tomorrow. Lord, that was insane. What if Shin betrays her master or the other way around? I wouldn't be surprised if Balin betrayed Shin just because Balin has seemed literally this entire time like he wants nothing to do with what's going on. And he is just like forcing his way through it because of some duty he feels he needs to do. You know what I mean? And I feel like that duty is going to quickly be proven incorrect, and at that point he's not going to know what to do, and he's not going to have anything to do, and it's just going to be over for everything. And then he's going to try and switch sides, and then Shin is going to kill him, go to the dark side a little bit more, and start rocking with Thrawn. Or on the reverse side, like you're saying, we may see uh Balin rock to the very end for his cause, and Shin be turned to the light side, or just not being a dark Jedi anymore, and then having a whole new ball game occur after that, and then because then we'll get to see whatever. And then I would like it if she, okay, I wouldn't like it, but I would like it if she had to kill him, and then she's like, "What have I done?" Like, I'm down for that. That's super, because that, to me, that's super Star Wars, because Star Wars is space opera, and space opera is dramatic, and it's just over the top, because that's what opera is. It's very over the top at certain times, and it kind of nails home certain things. And I think that's kind of why Star Wars hasn't been as Star Wars-y, is because it hasn't been like that space opera vibe. Because even though Rebels was a full-blown cartoon, when you have Kanan, like saving everyone, and then, like, bro, there's just moments that you can't match from Star Wars and a lot of other things. And it's crazy because it's like across so many vast properties of not just television, but also cartoon, and also movies, and then you get to books, and I'm pretty sure there's comics that people are going crazy for as well. So it's just a lot of different it's just a lot of different vibes over there completely, and people have to be ready for it, because a lot of people don't be ready. And if you ain't ready, you better get ready. My bad, y'all. Do do. But yeah, man, I'm super excited for Ahsoka this week. I don't know what is gonna be happening or going on. I really don't. I feel like every time we have any type of guess or any type of not assumption, but what do we do? We don't know. And then the next thing we know, it's all over. And then we're like, holy shit, that's not what I expected at all. But it was amazing though. I just got sent through a wormhole. you know? What if Balin was Mace's apprentice? Ooh. Ooh, I would like that. I can't remember how old he is, but I know someone said something about it, yo. I know someone said something about what's his name? Hu Yang. I know Hu Yang said something about his age, but I can't remember. I don't know whose apprentice he would be, because how old is he? You know, I don't think he's. I think he's too old to be anyone's apprentice from that era, because he would have been like Mace Windu's age, right? Because he's old now, so he would have had to been Mace Windu's age at the time of that. I think, right? He can't be like that much older or that much younger. I mean, because right now he's old. So like Dooku could have been his like secret master or something, or freaking Yoda or something. But I feel like Mace Windu is too young. I feel like all of those guys are too young. He seems like him and Qui-Gon Jinn would have known each other and possibly been Padawans at the same time, if anything. You know, he's like that era. Like he's that old. He's the age that Qui-Gon Jinn would have been, right, if he was still alive, or a little bit younger than that. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so hard to tell with Star Wars, because you got some people that be like 110 because they be using the Force to save their bodies. So you don't really know. And for some reason, I can never remember how many years everything is apart with Star Wars. Like, I always need a timeline in front of me so I know ABBY, BBY, all of that stuff. I need to know all of it so I can properly navigate through the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm so excited for House of the Dragon season 2. Bro, House of the Dragon season 2 is going to be insane. Hot D was insane, bro. Hot D was crazy. I gotta finish watching Game of Thrones, actually. That's probably one of the videos I'll do, is a Game of Thrones review. I could do that as just like a recording and put that out, because I really like that. That was really good. That was like fantastic. Maybe Yoda trained him and Dooku. Ooh, that would be dope. Um, would or something crazier, like he's freaking Yaddle's apprentice. Apprentice. He's freaking Yaddle's apprentice. Yeah, apprentice. Yeah. I don't know why that automatically had a. I don't know. My bad. Ooh, that would be crazy. I would love to see something like that. A little like deep cut into something would be just really nice to see. And to hear him mention other Jedi other than Anakin and stuff, that will be nice to see as well. For him to just mention, Qui-Gon or something like that. I just really love when the Jedis know about each other and we don't know who the hell they are. That is always awesome, bro. I love it. I love it because there were in a galaxy, there's not a lot of Jedi, but in reality, there were a lot of Jedi. Like there was a shit ton of Jedi, and so it makes sense for us not to know every single one that there's ever been, but it also makes sense for them to know each other. You know, I just really like that. It's very rare when we, like, even in Clone Wars, with all the different Jedi we got to see them talk to and meet, that is Anakin and Ahsoka. They either knew them or they knew who they were or heard of them. You know what I mean? Like they knew them, knew who they were, or just heard of them from somebody. It was never like, oh, what? I didn't even know he was still alive. Like, or I don't know who that is at all. Like they knew every single Jedi. And it seems like that's part of the Jedi like way, is to know who the other Jedi are, because it has to be in like the ancient texts or something, because they know who every person is. It's very rare where even a Padawan or an apprentice, they didn't know who they were talking to. They usually knew like, oh, this is master this person or master that person, and we got to listen to them because they're the master's master or something like that. It happened all the time. So I hope we do get a little bit more from Baylan to know who he is and who, you know, where he came from. I kind of wish we got to see man. I just wish we got to see more, man. And I need to know who Shin is. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a lot of things we need answers to. Or maybe Plo Koon. I don't think he would be Master Plo Koon's apprentice, just because, like, Plo Koon is such a different type of. I don't think he could train a Padawan to go to the dark side. That would go to the dark side is really what I'm saying, you know. Like, I'm not trying to say there's like a perfect master, but if there is one, it's him. Just saying. I'm just saying. But no, for real, you know? Like, I don't think, it would just be very interesting to see something like that take place. I would like to see him. I think that would be cool though as well, because that would be a connection to Ahsoka, and we haven't had that big connection from Baylan to Ahsoka to make it quote unquote personal. You know, it hasn't become personal just yet. So Baylan is this era's Dooku and Shin is Ventress. Yeah, for real. And it works really good. Although I don't know if Baylan and Ventress, I don't know if Baylan and Shin versus Dooku and Ventress would win though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Because Ventress was with the full-fledged function, and Dooku was not a man to be reckoned with. So I don't know how good that fight would go if we could see them go against each other. I think Dooku might be better trained with a lightsaber, and I know that Ventress is better trained than Shin is. Just because, like I said before, in this era that we're in, there hasn't been a shitload of lightsaber v lightsaber fights going on. So even when Shin is fighting a novice like Sabine, it's not like she's going crazy or anything, you know. It's just that she's a little bit better than Sabine because they both have never fought anyone else with a lightsaber before. That's also had a lightsaber, I should say. They've never fought another lightsaber wielder. It seems like, you know, outside of like their masters, maybe like for Shin, outside of her master, she probably has never gone up against anybody. So it's that's what's kind of making me be like, yeah, we're gonna get to see, you know, as soon as Sabine can not use the Force, but not use the Force in the typical sense, but use the Force with her like Mandalorian gear and like use that with the Force and the lightsaber. That's when it's gonna be bad for Shin. Because I don't think, like, Sabine doesn't even need to be like one with the Force completely. She can just learn a minute part of like getting with the Force and locking in, and I'm pretty sure she'll beat Shin just because Shin is obviously not locked in. She was terrified. She thought she was about to die. She had to drop the smoke bomb. You know what I mean? She's not locked in, yo. She's just not locked in. But Sabine is locked in, and Sabine's been going through some shit her whole life. And I don't think Shin been through what Sabine has been through. So you know what I'm saying? I don't think that, I don't know. And Shin is hella young. So I don't even think she would have been like alive during was Ezra and Sabine and them alive during Order 66? I don't think so, right? Like that's the whole point of maybe they were. Maybe they were kids. Maybe they were kids. I'm telling you, I need a damn timeline at all times with Star Wars, yo. Balin's still in the show so far? Yeah, that's a fact. That is a huge fact. He's still in the show, but he's not still in the show, though. I think if we had more about him, he would be still in the show. And it's going to be very, very interesting to see how Thrawn is when he enters into the fray. Because if Thrawn, I'm pretty sure the actor is going to be amazing. But if he is not amazing, that's going to be pretty bad. Because Thrawn is the most like Thrawn. He's Thrawn, you feel me? So he's the most Thrawniest person around. And Balin, we don't even know who he is. So if this dude Balin that we don't know at all is way more menacing and threatening and we like him way more than Thrawn, they're probably going to have an issue on their hand. But I have full faith in them. I have full faith in everything because the show's been fantastic and Ahsoka's been great and everyone's been awesome. And I hope that Balin gets like some real love in this show, bro. Like I really hope he gets some more love in this show. Balin is so good. R.I.P. Ray Stevenson. Hopefully he dies at the end of the show, or else we will be disappointed he won't be able to return. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. That was the wrong choice of words, but I got you for real. I do hope they give him a good send-off from the show or something along the lines of that, just so we don't, just so it doesn't leave anything open-ended. And I don't think it will be open-ended because bro is on a mission for sure. Balin is 100% on a mission to make something happen, and he's gonna die for it. And it's kind of to me, it's a little obvious that he's willing to die for whatever his cause is. That we still don't know. I don't know if he's like, I don't know why he is so the way he is, but that's even how Dooku was. Like Dooku was very quote unquote loyal and just for the cause, and just down for the cause and ready to make it happen. And that was dope to see, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At the same time, though. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I love me some Ahsoka, and I know y'all did too. The vibes was definitely top notch through the ceiling. Oh man. Woo! You already know how I'm feeling. Yeah. Let's get to this One Piece talk. Oh man, we were already talking about One Piece, bro. We were already talking about One Piece. We talked about One Piece for a little minute too. We can talk about it again. I have not finished One Piece yet, but I'm at the end of the 3rd episode right now. And I'm loving everything that I'm seeing. The similarities to the comic are insane. Definitely one of the best anime adaptations that we've seen performed in live action ever. I think that's super safe to say. And I am on board with it 10 million%. All of the actors are really dope. I did see something on TikTok yesterday that was kind of funny, and it made me it was something that I just thought about for sure. But not finishing the show, I didn't let it affect me too much because I didn't even notice it when it happened. But once I saw the TikTok and it happened, I was like, bro, this is the dumbest shit ever. How did they miss that? But it's like one of the most minute details that you could ever like be disappointed with. You know what I mean? Like I'm super pumped with it, you know. And in the actual anime, I'm like I said, I'm probably about 30 I'm probably about 30 episodes in, 30 to 31 episodes into the anime. So I'm pretty sure everything that's in this show for the Netflix live action is going to be in the anime. Wait, no. I'm pretty sure the 30 episodes that I've seen of the anime are the 8 episodes from the live action. There we go. Like, I'm pretty sure it's covering all of it. And I think that's fire. I'm super hyped for it. I can't wait to see what they're going to do for everything. And they're going to definitely bring it to the table, bring it to the fray. Yeah. It's going to be cracking. I'm super prepared for the rest of the anime, and I'm excited that they're already greenlit season 2, and they're going to be working on that. That has me super pumped as well. But what has me even more excited than all of that is the fact that helps me know that Avatar: The Last Airbender is going to be fantastic. Like, Avatar: The Last Airbender is going to be amazing. Like, for real. So, and this show has been crazy. Like I said earlier, the Gum Gum Pistol, the Gum Gum Cannon, even when we saw, man, I can't think of the damn clown's name. But even when we saw the clown pull up set tripping, like, everything has been perfect. Come on, G. Buggy. There we go. Buggy. When Buggy was, showing his, like, whole chop powers, that was just amazing. When his head first came off and was in the lady's lap, and then his head started, like, bouncing and flipping around, I was like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, it looks so good, and everything that should feel like it's an anime does feel like it's an anime. I was just so, I was so hyped. Yo. As someone who has watched all of the anime, they freaking nailed it. Yo, that's what I've been hearing from everyone else that's seen it, yo. They are so hyped for it, you know? Like, I loved what we got from One Piece, yo. Like, well, what I've seen from One Piece, I should say, so far. Because I'm only 3 episodes in, so I'm not done with it. I will probably finish it tonight. Maybe. Depending, you know what I'm saying? I started watching One Piece when it came out to replace DBZ. Oh, I feel that. Depends with Avatar. One Piece had the actual creator in control of the Netflix show, and he was real strict how it came out, I heard. Yeah, facts. But you have to think that if they let that slide with him and didn't let it slide with the Avatar creators, that has to be for the sake of wanting to do something a little bit different And that's really what I think. And their creative differences were just that. Like, we know from the Avatar show that we're supposed to get from Netflix, it's going to be a little different from what we've seen. Like Katara, I'm pretty sure Katara is going to be like the older sister, and the Katara and Aang love thing might not be a thing for the live action show. I mean, they might not have that happen at all, just because, you know, the age gap that they're gonna be having because she is older. It's all gonna, but I think it's gonna work out really well in the end. Hopefully, and all the things they're doing for it. That cast, I'm not gonna lie, I think the cast for Avatar: The Last Airbender might be better than the cast that we got for One Piece. But like, in terms of looking, like the counter characters, I think overall Netflix killed it with both sides of the field, right? Like, I do think that Avatar's characters look a little bit better. Like, the Fire Lord is a 1 of 1. You know what I mean? Like, Iroh is like damn near a 1 of 1. Aang looks a lot like Aang, except for some things. All the characters have even similar features about everything to the other characters, and I'm just excited that we get to see that happen. Who freaking knows, yo? Who freaking knows when we're gonna get to see that? But I think it's gonna be fire. And if they take any of the love that they showed One Piece and give it to Avatar as well, it's definitely gonna go up. And One Piece is fire, bro. Like One Piece is fire. And the way the water looks, everything about it looks insane. And I think they put more money into Avatar but I don't know. I don't know numbers. Actually, I don't know any numbers for One Piece. So let me chill out, because I don't know any numbers for One Piece at all. Ray Stevenson is Fred Castle. Volstagg is Balin. He was an absolute legend. Yeah, Fred Castle, Volstagg, and Balin. Yeah, I agree, man. Definitely an absolute legend. Crazy. One Piece was fun. Yeah, I agree. Overall, One Piece and the Last Airbender cast are at the same level for me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Because I just got to, yeah, it's close. It's close. I think One Piece is really close, but I think it's kind of uncanny with a lot of the stuff for Avatar. And I think if they actually do a couple things different, like actually give them the colored eyes, like have the eyes be the correct color for the Netflix stuff. For that Avatar stuff, when we get that and we get to see a little bit more of that, it's gonna be even crazier, more identical, bro. Like, it's gonna be insane. If you can actually make it through the first half of the anime, it gets so much crazier. I can only imagine, man. And I think I watch it on and off, but when there's 1,000 episodes of something, it just doesn't really give you. It just doesn't really give you the full vibes that you're going for all the way. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, damn. It's like, damn, what we got going her? You know? 1,057 episodes so far is actually insane. Why is there that many episodes? That's way too much. I think it's dope that even though there's a shit ton of episodes, they've done a really good job of it at condensing everything together for the show. You know what I mean? Like 1,000 episodes is actually diabolical, bro. I'm pretty sure fight scenes be taking like 3 episodes sometimes, bro. Like that shit is crazy, bro. Like crazy enough, I never saw One Piece like on Adult Swim or on television. Nothing like growing up. Like it was never on. Inuyasha, Bleach, um, Boondocks, Afro Samurai. Like that was all the stuff that was on for me when I was younger. You know, never the other things. I don't know why though. Oh man, I have no idea why I am so sleepy. Where is the? Here we go. It came on Toonami the week after DBZ ended. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I don't remember, man. I don't remember ever seeing it like that ever. To be honest. But I know it's fire, and I know a lot of people love it. And it is a really good show. Luffy is a lovable character. All the characters are really lovable. And I think they just do a really good job with it. Oh, shit. Then disappeared after a bit. Had to watch the rest online throughout the years. Oh, I feel that, man. I feel that. My whole anime experience was like online, to be completely honest, bro. Like I'd never really watched any of the animes on TV when they was coming out because the type of person I am now and have always been, I do not like to watch things when I don't know what the hell is going on. So if I watch an episode of something and I'm like, bro, what? I'm not picking an episode. I'm not picking up nothing in the middle. I've been like that since I was a kid. Like, if unless it was something funny like Family Guy or something like that, like I'll watch that. But if it's like where you got to know what's going on and pay attention, bro, I'm not watching it, bro, because I don't want. I need to know how we got here, everything. You feel me? And that's why I was so hyped when like Avatar came out because I was like, bro, I can watch this from the beginning, and I did. I watched that on TV on Nickelodeon as a wee lad. You know what I mean? Every week I was looking forward to that. And then the same with Korra and all that stuff. You know, like I was like hyped for those. But then everything else I watched online, like Gurren Lagann. That was the first anime. That was one of the first animes I watched, along with like Black Cat and stuff like that. Like I wasn't really into the super popular animes ever like that. You know what I mean? Like I was always into the ones that were a lot more like underground, for lack of better words. Kaze no Stigma. I already said Black Cat. You know, like all of those type of things. Like, insane. If you close your eyes and listen in anime, Luffy is Gohan's voice, Zoro is Piccolo's voice, and Usopp is Krillin's voice. What? Is that for real? That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's wild. So they literally just had the same voice act. Well, I know the same voice actors did everything for everything, which is crazy. Christian Bale was cast as Bruce Wayne 20 years ago today. Oh, that's lit. That's lit. I feel like everyone, okay, this is like a sidebar from what we were talking about just now, but I feel like in the Acolyte, almost all of the people are going to be like how Balin is. I don't know why, but that's just how I feel. And I think that would be fire if they did that, though. In the American dubs, Vegeta and Zoro are voiced by the same actor. Damn, that's crazy. That's pretty insane. Excuse me. Man. Whew. But yeah, yo, those are all of those. I hope everybody been vibing, having a good Monday. I don't know if I'm gonna stream today. Like when we're done here, I might not. I'm not sure. I think I want to, and I want to play something for sure. I want to hop on with my bro. Maybe we can play some S&D or something. That would be cool if he's even streaming. If he's even gonna stream. If he even gonna stream. We got some W things coming out this week, yo. I am so freaking pumped. It's kind of crazy, bro. We're gonna have a fantastic time these next couple of weeks, bro. I hope everybody is ready to have fun. Excuse me. let's check out the teaser for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom that came out yesterday. But before we do and get into all of that, let's grab some popcorn.
Hi, my name is Dominique Pruitt, and I started Don's Bomb Gourmet Popcorn LLC in the summer of 2021 to introduce delicious and unique flavored popcorn not found anywhere else in the world. Why, you ask? Because I make it in my home with love, just for you. We offer over 10 flavors and are continuously creating new flavors that can be customized to any color or taste for your next event, party, or fundraiser. So go find yourself to our website and find a bombastic flavor of popcorn at donsbombgourmetpopcorn.com, or you can also follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Don's Bomb Gourmet Popcorn.
Excuse me. Oh, good Lord. Woo, excuse me. I am so sorry. I don't know what happened just now. Oh, man. But make sure y'all go and get you some bomb popcorn from Dom's Bomb Gourmet Popcorn, where the popcorn is always bomb and gourmet, and of course, made by Dom. Y'all will love it. I love it. My wife love it. Kids love it. So I have no doubt that you will love it too. Make sure y'all get you some Bombs popcorn. And I'm gonna remind you again, tomorrow we are going to be having our Ahsoka watch party at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Western, 5 p.m. PST. I don't know what that translates for your time zone, but I hope to see you here. That's an hour before the episode drops, just to let you guys know, whatever time Ahsoka drops for you, we will be going live an hour before that, and that's when we will be talking about all of our thoughts, theories, and opinions as to what will be going on within Ahsoka. And then on Wednesday, make sure you pull up for Wheelie Wednesday, and that's when all of our Wheel of Time goodness is going to be going on, because there's so much I love to talk about with Wheel of Time that it just deserves its own entire show rather than just a segment of the show. You know what I mean? It definitely deserves its own show. And all you wheelers be coming out, you feel me? And we be having a good old time. So definitely tune in on Wednesday so we can nerd out and talk about episode 4, and of course how we feel about what's going to be going on this week with episode 5. And speaking of episode 5, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be checking out Wheel of Time episode 5 on Thursday. Once again, an hour early, so 4 p.m. PST, we'll be checking out the Wheel of Time. That's when our watch party and review will start. Join in. That's when we'll be able to watch the episode together. Hopefully, we don't have another damn fiasco like we did last week. If you guys don't know what happened last week, the episode of Wheel of Time did not drop on time. How ironic is that? But, you know, the wheel spins how the wheel wills with the wheels. I can't remember what Moiraine says, but you know what she be saying to avoid answering real questions, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. I really do appreciate everything that's going on with Wheel of Time. It is fire. It is top notch to the top of la wape, and I'm super excited to keep it going and keep it moving. I can't wait to get into it. And then on Friday, we have our Super Fan Friday, where we will be having theories, scoops, trivia, and all that type of stuff about Marvel and DC, and just going over all the different scoops that we've had and just kind of nerding out and seeing what's going on there. But that'll be at 6:30 p.m. Don't know what that time translates for you, but for me, that's 6:30 p.m. PST. And then, of course, you know what I'm saying, you can also tune in with Gamer Vision over there on the Vane Esports channel. We actually just dropped a new montage for one of our Fortnite female creator streamers. She is an amazing player, so definitely go. If you play some Fortnite, if you want to check out a montage, if you want to continue to show us some love here at Marvel Bros, definitely go over to Vane Esports YouTube channel and check out that new montage that we just put out over there on the page. Drop a likey, drop a subby wubby, and all that stuff that is lovey-dovey. And if you don't play Fortnite, but your children do because you're old, it's okay. We don't discriminate around here. Send it to your kids. Okay, that was kind of crazy. My bad. But yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with this Aquaman, man. Okay, before we get into Aquaman, let me talk about Aquaman a little bit, all right? Because I know a lot of people love them some Aquaman, and I think I always get hate when I be talking about, you know what I mean, how I'm not the biggest fan of Aquaman. But I mean, come on, let's be honest. Aquaman's trash. No, I'm just playing. I think Aquaman is a cool movie, but I have not finished it still to this very day. I do not know how that movie ends. I don't even know where I stopped watching the movie at. Like I have no idea. So, and I've never really had a want to go back and watch it. I wasn't a fan of like Manta was dope as hell how he looked, but I really just wasn't a fan of any of the stuff that went on in that movie. Any of the decisions, just none of it. It was just really hard for me. I don't know why, but it was just very, very hard for me to get a grasp on what was going on. And I know a lot of people love Aquaman as well, so that's why I'm not trying to shit on it too hard, but I do want to let it be known that I'm just not a fan of that movie. And I've tried to rewatch it multiple times, and every single time I have never finished it. And it's the same with me for Solo, but and I know a lot of people love the Solo Star Wars story or whatever the hell it's called. I know a lot of people love that movie too. But those movies kind of are the same for me. As to I'm not the biggest fan of them, but you know, I think that what they did for the fandom probably is one of the most important things. And I'm pretty sure Aquaman broke like $1 billion at the box office as well, and I'm pretty sure this movie will probably do fairly good. If this movie doesn't do well like all the other movies haven't done well, then I know people are gonna be talking they hot shit. But even if it does good, then they'll use that to be like, hey, look, you need to restore this. Either way, they gonna have something to say. So I'm just here to see what's gonna happen. I will watch Aquaman again. Maybe we can do that in Discord, you know, like a Aquaman watch party. Just because this one just came out or something like that. I don't know. Just let me know how you guys feel about it. All right. Let's check out this teaser for Aquaman.
I'm gonna kill Aquaman and destroy everything he holds dear.
That was like, and I mean that in the best way possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people want the DCEU to be continued and to be finished and get its rightful due, and I want that to happen as well. But I just don't think it's worth it for anybody at this point because of how long it's been and it just all the things around it. I don't think it's really worth it. But if we do end up seeing these other companies start doing things like that, then it will be worth it. But they should not be the first ones to, you know, break the mold and do that. That's how I feel. They should not be the first company to kind of like try to finish someone's arc. Let someone else do that first. And yeah, they I don't think they need to do that. I think they just need to kind of reset it, throw everything behind them, sell it off if they need to, because they ain't got no money. Sell that shit off, do something different. What's the problem? You know? I know everybody wants to see their favorite stuff all the time, but sometimes it can't happen. Sometimes it can't happen. Let me know how you guys feel about Aquaman 2. Are you going to be seeing that in theaters? Are you down for it? Are you not down for it? How was you feeling about it? What is your morals around it? I know we also have Homegirl in that had the whole lawyer and suit with Johnny Depp. And I'm pretty sure she was actually in the trailer right there. And it's just laughable for people to blame everyone except like the terrible like everything at WB and DC, right? Like they just did terrible. They handled everything terribly, no matter what. So we gotta just let them put all that shit behind them because they've made way too many mistakes to try and go and rectify it now or go and try and change it now or anything like that. It's just too late at this point, you know? It's way too late for them to do anything with it. So they just got to kind of let it slide, let it go, move on to something else and try to make that shit work because they've done something too much. Still got to finish the first Aquaman movie. I was just talking about that. Yeah, we have not finished that yet. I thought I read something that said her time in the movie got cut dramatically. Yeah, I do believe, I think you're correct. But she was definitely, that was her in this trailer. I'm not sure what she looks like, but Amber Heard, that's her name. I'm pretty sure she was in this trailer right here too. And I think I saw someone say something about it on Twitter, but I'm not 100% sure. But I know she's still in the movie though. And I mean, they can't win for losing with any of that universe. You know, they got Ezra Miller in one universe, in one part of the universe, and then they got, they got Aquaman's girl in the other, well, not his girl, but Amber Heard in the other part of the universe. And then, you got all this stuff going on with Henry Cavill also within their universe, and everybody wanting him to be a Superman again. And then you also have what? You also have Zack Snyder and what they did with him. And then you also have the Air Cut and what they did with him. And then you also have this and that and that and this and this, that. It's just way too many things that are piled on to WB DC in order to keep this universe going. It's literally not worth it. The PR nightmare that everything around DC has been for the last 5 years, there is no way that they want to continue going with that universe or continue to do with any of that because it's too toxic. Because what if they do it? What if they do it and then they show the world, because that's what they think. Then they show the world that they can get mega bullied into doing whatever the fans want and not really do anything different just because the fans can just dictate everything. And while that's a good thing, and while we should, as the fans, want to dictate the content that we consume, we should be dictating the content that we consume by consuming it or not consuming it. Not necessarily trying to get it to be changed to what fits our rhetoric, for a lack of better words. And that's why I try to appreciate things for what they are. As I always say, have an open mind, but damn. As I always say, I forgot. Oh, open mind, high expectations. There we go. See, I knew it was there. You gotta have high expectations and an open mind when you come to these new projects that we have now, because I don't want to know every single thing that's going to happen because I read the comics or read the books, but I do want to get a little bit more, have a little bit more, not backstory, but just know a little bit more because I have read all these other things or because I have paid all the attention to all the other stuff. And I mean, yeah, it sucks, but no matter how much people hate on it, no matter how much people talk shit about everything that was going on with James Gunn at DC and how people don't like the Suicide Squad and how it flopped and all this stuff, Peacemaker was still a hit. You know what I'm saying? People still loved Peacemaker. People loved John Cena. They loved James Gunn's wife. I mean, my guy Obi-Wan, Ewan McGregor, he has his whole family, his wife, his daughter, his brother, like everybody in Star Wars with him. You know, I mean, he's not writing anything, mind you, but his whole family in there. That's because of him. It's not just like, hey, let's put all of his family in there. That would be cool. Like, nah, he's like, hey, bro, come on, let's. We can use my daughter for that, or we can use my this for that. You know, the Russo brothers did it with their daughter in Endgame. It's a lot more to it. A lot more to the playing field, a lot more to the ball game. And I just hope we get to see people accept that a little more. Who knows, man? Who knows what will happen in the future? You know what I'm saying? But wait, did I miss? Yo, this was crazy. Check this out. This was insane. Um, I love that these movies are doing this type of stuff when it comes to marketing more and more. Uh, it's the strat, and they need to continue doing it and never stop. New promotion for the movie The Creator, which is one of my highly anticipated movies. Uh, they did this for promotion for Sunday Night Football, or for one of the Sunday games. I don't think this was the Sunday Night Football game. I think this was just one of the game. Wait, was this? No. Sunday Night Football was yeah. Anyway, but look at this. This is awesome. This is truly incredible. And apparently there was a whole bunch of AI robots like this in the crowd. And then my sister actually was at this game and she saw some of them as well, and she was like, yeah, it was mad creepy, but they looked dope. Like, what happened? Did people like just not notice that they were robots the whole time, or did they walk out there like what? I need answers, Sway. Was they just sitting in the seats already, and then people slowly but surely were like, hey, yo, what the fuck? You know? What was going on? But again, I love when they do marketing like this. We saw it happen with Smile. We saw it happen with Secret Invasion on the news. There were scrolls and shit like that. So that was cool. So this is actually something, like I said, I hope we get to see some more of some way. Look at this lady. She was not rocking with it. She was like, no. Imagine being this person sitting right next to him. Like, bro, what? This is wild. This is actually crazy. I couldn't believe it when I saw that. I was like, yo, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only response you can really have to that. That is really the only response you can have to that. But with all that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in with me on this Marvelous Monday, and I hope everyone does continue to have a Marvelous Monday. I'll probably be streaming over on my Twitch channel, so make sure y'all go tap in with me over there at Vane Sensei. I think exclamation point Sensei bring up all my stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna be streaming tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. I might make music. I might do this. I might do that. Who the hell knows what we gonna be doing over there? But no matter what we gonna be doing, it's going to be a vibe. And I hope you join for those top shelf vibes for sure. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on social media at Marvel Bros. It saves the day with all the latest news, movie reviews, and content that we post every single day. And you can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito. It saves the day with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions about whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time. You can follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on all of the stuff that there is, because I'm on all the stuff that there is. You dig what I'm saying? So, again, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their day. I'm going to try to get some trailer reactions or something out soon. Just been a lot of work going on and a lot of everything. So, it's going to be a busy week, but we still going to be all good in the hood. You feel me? I hope you guys have a marvelous rest of your day. And as I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget, stay marvelous. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Marv Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan. Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. Let's catch you on the next one. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.
And on today's pop culture news update.
On today's pop culture news update.
And those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. Let's catch you on the next one. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.
And on today's pop culture news update.
On today's pop culture news update.